A film poster, you might have all seen it on social media, depicting Goddess Kaali smoking and waving the gay pride banner with aplomb, has stoked a massive controversy. In ordinary times, such a poster may have gone unnoticed. That's because Hindus, by definition, are less dogmatic. There's really no concept of apostasy or blasphemy. Hindus by nature are more open to inquiry when it comes to rituals and their own faith. And many people have delved into the various nuances of ritualism, Hindu iconography, and the like. Hindus are given to providing a wider berth to even those who take liberties with Hindu religious iconography. Even in the past, when Hindus have resorted to excesses to settle scores with provocateurs, it is only after sustained and relentless, malicious needling. All dams can burst, viewers. But viewers, these are extraordinary times when a nation is roiled because some from the Muslim community have taken exception to what Nupur Sharma has said, and when so-called liberals are demanding severe punishments for those who have supported Nupur Sharma. Even Hindus, therefore, in the backdrop of all of this, have begun to feel that they have a right to feel equally offended. And therefore, when a filmmaker has slighted Goddess Kaali, Hindus are calling for an outright apology. In fact, viewers, she has been accused by a lawyer of hurting Hindu sentiments. He's filed a case against her. Mind you, no one is seeking the director's beheading, and that is to be thankful for, viewers, and may it continue to be the case, because as I said, Hindus don't have a concept of violent reprisals. Despite the outrage, the filmmaker is standing her ground, refusing to withdraw the poster. And she says she won't do so. This is quite unlike, of course, how Nupur Sharma caved in when there was an avalanche of rape threats, Sartan se Juda invocations, and a lot worse. A lot worse, viewers. She gave in. She says, I'm sorry if I've caused hurt. I withdraw my remarks. The filmmaker isn't. And maybe she doesn't need to. In fact, in most democracies that really respect the concept of inquiry, you would not need to. Time after time we've seen this. But the point is, viewers, that all those who bade for Nupur Sharma's arrest, if not her head, are quiet about what the Hindus believe is a deliberate attempt by filmmaker Leena to spark a controversy to perhaps promote her film. I don't know why she's done this. Maybe she truly believes in artistic license and the need to inquire and to project and maybe even provoke. As I said, in ordinary times, it would have been taken as another attempt at furthering freedom of expression. But because one community in this country has drawn such a firm line over the necks of people, viewers, the majority community now feels that it is obliged to defend, to get defensive about those who provoke. And I said, viewers, many times before that this is going to happen. as a result of which you're not going to be able to discuss things openly anymore in society. We are not going to flourish as a democracy. I mean, look at our Supreme Court justices. The Chief Justice stands in America and gives this hosanna to inclusiveness in America, forgetting, of course, it's a society where the Supreme Court there has just excluded women from having a right over their own bodies, but also forgetting how in his own court there are judges who blithely paper over the death threats that Nupur Sharma has got, preferring to blame her, not the obscurantists. So today, viewers, the Hindus are feeling aggrieved equally, and they say that, look, if Muslims can feel aggrieved about what Nupur has said, then we have a right to feel just as aggrieved about what Leena has said, and she must take back her words. She must be booked for inciting our passions. And who knows, some lunatic might even come and do something. As I said, thankfully, no one from the Hindu community, viewers, has even gone in the direction of issuing death threats, and that says a lot. But viewers, it still doesn't exempt all those liberals who sat in judgment over Nupur Sharma and those who are supporting Nupur Sharma, including some self-styled ones in the Supreme Court. Why are they silent today? Here's a quick look at the so-called secularists who raged against Nupur but are silent today. Rahul Gandhi, silent. I don't think till last count he's spoken up, though he had a view on the beheadings, saying that not Nupur but Prime Minister and RSS were responsible for creating the environment that has led to the beheadings. I'm not hearing him say the same about Leena, Manimekalai. BJP and the Prime Minister's ego hindering arrest of Nupur, says Asaduddin Owaisi. Has he called for the arrest of Leena Manimekalai? No, I don't know. I haven't seen a vociferous Owaisi stand amongst his supporters. I haven't seen him. In fact, viewers, he couldn't even bring himself to call for the arrest of his own MP who wants Nupur hanged. Talking about that MP, let me quote you. This is what he said: Nupur Sharma must be hanged. Hang her at this very square of Aurangabad. This man who calls himself a secularist, standing up for religious sentiments, he hasn't spoken against Leena, asking for the same. Probably thinks he's a Muslim first and not an Indian. I don't know, viewers. Qazi Abdul Qudus, ready to hit the streets, sar pe kafan bandh ke. He hasn't criticized Leena either. And there are many. They're not even secularists. Adil Ganai, all of these chaps are not secularists. Mainstream political parties are quiet today. Quiet. Viewers, obviously the selective silence is resulting in a massive war of words. While some say Hindus have become easy targets, the so-called liberal ecosystem dithers on taking a direct stand on this. Let's hear some of the sound bites. Let's listen in.
Liberty comes along with sensitivity. Freedom comes along with responsibility. Can we live in a world without being sensitive, respectful and responsible? What happened with the Kaali poster is that Leena created a hate poster against Hindu community. She is purposefully demeaning, denigrating, defaming one of the most revered deities of Hinduism, Kaali Ma. What Leena did is to create a hate poster and demean Hindus and defame our deities. This is absolutely unacceptable. I hope Aga Khan Museum reconsiders it, and there should also be a case filed on her for provoking Hindu sentiments.
Social media has become an instrument of contention. Social media has become an instrument of enmity. So the entire social media platform should be regulated in such a manner so that no kind of enmity could be spread out among in the society, across the nation.